Hello and welcome to the Weekend Roundup. Welcome to the real deal. This is where I give you the latest theme park news and rumors. And at the end, I'll do my best to answer your questions. So much news this week. I barely know where to start, Nikki.
I would agree.
Let's start with our own personal good news.
Yeah.
We received our Universal invite for Universal Studios, and we did book. It was kind of a reservation system. They sent an email out to pass holders, and you had to click on some buttons and go register. Bottom line is, we have our date is June 3rd at what, 8:45 a.m.?
Yeah, and then I got both us at the exact
time.
same time, so I was really excited.
So we're all set for our date. Woohoo!
Yes.
But there is some more Universal news that I need to cover with you. Yeah. Not just our personal stuff. That's not going to affect you guys too much.
No, you don't care about that.
Let's get to the information that you care about. Exactly. That will affect you.
Yeah.
Universal Orlando has also announced the reopening of select hotels on June 2nd. And guests staying at those hotels will get theme park access on June 3rd and 4th, which is prior to the public reopening of June 5th. So here are the hotels that are being phased open starting on June 2nd. The Hard Rock Hotel, Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls, Cabana Bay, Aventura Hotel, and Endless Summer Surfside only.
Oh, that's good. It's got all price points. So all the price points of each hotel,
So there's no information available right now on Portofino Bay and Endless Summer Dockside. Plans for those two hotels will be announced at a later time. Now, if you're one who've already booked for Portofino Bay or Endless Summer Dockside, Universal will be contacting you to modify that. A couple of things to note with the hotel reopenings. Yes, face coverings are required in the public areas of the hotel. Of course, not in your private room. Guests will have their temperature checked upon arrival. A temperature of 100.4 or higher will require medical clearance to enter the hotel. There will be social distancing in the high traffic areas. Hand sanitizing stations will be around. Food and beverage outlet capacities will be limited. Plus, they will have express checkout and more like contactless deliveries.
Okay.
I don't think that's referring to like room service. Right. I think like when you order stuff or you're getting packages in the hotels, that will be contactless. Oh. And now moving on to Disney World news.
Yeah.
They had a lot of news this week.
Yes, everything seems to be evolving quicker than we can put it out. It's ever changing.
By the minute, there's information here, information there. So this is kind of the basics.
Okay.
This is to get you started.
Exactly.
And that is, Disney did present their plan to the county. Mm-hmm. And as of today, the day I'm filming this, right now, just hours ago, it was approved by the state.
Yes.
So here it is. Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom will open on July 11th. And then a few days later, Epcot and Hollywood Studios will open on July 15th.
Yes.
There are going to be pass holder preview days leading up to July 11th. Disney's plan does call for a reservation system. To manage capacity, total reservation days held at one time will be limited. So basically what that is saying is I can't go in and reserve like an unlimited amount of days, let's just say 100. I can't pick 100 days and say I'm going. We don't know what the number is going to be. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10, maybe it's 25. We don't know, but it will be limited. I just can't go in and hog all the days. Disney has also suspended the Fast Pass system. And what this does, it does open up some queue space for the social distancing.
Right.
It should also be noted that Disney is canceling all of its dining reservations for the rest of the year. New ones in smaller numbers will be able to be made closer to when the parks reopen, and the booking window will shift from 180 days to 60 days. So any Disney reservation that's on the books now are canceled.
Right. They pretty much wiped the slate clean.
Yeah, for the rest of the year.
Exactly. And are starting up new with this reservation system.
Yes. Extra magic hours, which is a benefit to Disney hotel guests, will also be temporarily suspended at the time of reopening. The company has stopped temporarily the sale of new tickets and the taking of new Disney hotel reservations. They've stopped taking reservations, guys, and they're not selling tickets. Existing ticket holders and Disney World annual pass holders will be allowed to make theme park reservations before new tickets are sold again. It has been said that Disney will add approximately 4 months to annual pass holders. So what I would advise is that if you're interested in what your new expiration date is, which I am, I would advise you to contact guest services to figure that out. They also changed the wording as far as the face coverings requirement. Right. It is now required for 2 years old and up. I think previously maybe they said 3, but it is now changed to 2 years old and up. The company has established a new Know Before You Go website, which is disneyworld.com/updates. I will leave a link. And also this week regarding Disney World, they did open at Disney Springs. They opened the World of Disney, which is the big Disney store there, yes. And it was a madhouse.
To say the least. Mm-hmm. Social distancing didn't exist anymore.
Wait times at max was like 6 hours, though usually averaged about 3 hours wait time to get in the store. Right. At one point, I've seen pictures on social media of just the whole social distancing thing falling apart.
Yeah.
It's just a big glob of people and Disney cast members, just yelling at people to get back to disperse.
Well, yeah, I just feel so bad for those cast members. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Just, dealing with a ton of people wanting to be at one spot at one time. So my heart goes out to them.
So, a lot of people message me that makes them worried for the opening of Disney World.
Yes, exactly.
If the Disney store caused such chaos, at least at those moments in chaos.
But maybe the reservation system will keep that at bay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So that's the news for Universal and Disney.
Yeah.
Now we do have some Busch Garden news.
We sure do.
Busch Gardens has submitted a plan for reopening, and it has been approved by the Tampa mayor.
That's right.
So now it goes to the state.
Exactly.
We're still waiting for state approval on Busch Gardens. Mm-hmm. Now the plan they submitted to the mayor did not include an opening date.
No, it didn't.
But that we can segue into rumors now.
Okay.
Into the rumor segment, so here we go.
Rumors!
I need to get a siren for that. The rumor is the opening date is the same as our SeaWorld.
Yeah.
So that would be June 10th for employees and June 11th for the general public. We haven't heard about a reservation system or anything for Busch Gardens yet.
No.
We just know their plan has been submitted, approved by the mayor. I didn't see their information. We did watch on government TV.
Yeah.
The other ones here in Orange County because that's where we live, but we didn't see those. So I don't have too many details on the Busch Gardens other than it's approved by the mayor.
So that's a good step.
And we're thinking June 11th.
Mm-hmm. And we might have to take a ride out there too.
You know what? I'm going to wait until they say for sure that Quasi is open. That's when I'm going.
Yeah, that ride scares me.
I'll
be filming from the outside.
So that's when I'm going to Busch Gardens. When that sucker opens. Just one more rumor. This has to do with Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
It's Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice Haunted House is pretty much a rock solid happening. I am 99% sure, based on the little birdies that talk to me, looks like the Beetlejuice house is rock solid.
I'm excited about that. I have to go back and watch the movie. It's been decades. I don't know how long it's been. Yeah. But I need to go back and watch that movie.
Well, we see him running around the park. We know what he's like.
Yes.
A whole house full of them now, I guess. Yikes.
I think it might be campy. I think it might be kind of fun.
It'd be fun.
Like a Ghostbusters type of deal.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more scary, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope it is. I think it is, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing now regarding announcements, we have no official announcements. But like I said, this is the rumor section.
Okay. Now, why do you think they haven't had any announcements yet?
I've been hearing because some of the IP houses are a little afraid of any backlash with being open right now, opening up. So
yeah, they don't want any backlash. They want people to be excited and hyped about it. So that makes sense.
It does for them, but Universal Creative You control your own story. Release your own information. You know,
Right.
like what we had the Yeti last year. You know, you can release that type of in-house, original house information.
Well, I think that they're taking it in steps. Give them a few weeks. They can't give it to us all at once. We'd all just...
I don't want it
I don't
all at
know.
once.
Yeah, we'd explode with excitement.
I think they're waiting to be actually open before making official announcements.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
And here we go. We have now moved on. We reached that point in the program where I answer your questions. You guys ask me questions in the YouTube comments.
Mm-hmm.
You ask questions on
Instagram.
IG.
Yep.
And you also email me questions.
Yes.
All right, girl. Hit me up with the first question.
All right. This one's from Gabby. Why is Disney opening a month after Universal and SeaWorld? Why so much later?
Well, they are huge.
They are.
There's there's 4 parks, theme parks, 2 water parks, so that's 6 in total. Whereas Universal is just 3 in total, twice the size.
Exactly.
And then you got to factor in way more hotels and resorts for Disney than Universal.
Right.
So just size-wise, it's a behemoth. It's so large.
Right.
And then you look at the labor force, workers, way more workers at Disney. There's I think Disney employs about 77,000 people.
What? That many people?
Mhm.
Woo.
And
Whoa.
that's about 3 times as much as Universal.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And then also, Disney does have a union. Disney workers do have a union.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know the percentage of how many people that work for Disney are actually in the union.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that data, but it does add a layer of complexity to the situation.
You're right.
You know, Disney does have to negotiate with the union on things, so that can take some time.
Absolutely.
What else? Why are they so... Oh, the reservation system. They are creating a whole new way of doing things at Disney.
Yes.
And Disney was kind of complicated to begin with fast passes and everything, trying to figure that out. And now you're going to have this reservation system. Now, I think Shanghai Disney is also doing reservations.
Okay.
But I don't think it's as easy as, hey, Shanghai, give me that floppy disk. let me download.
From the
That's old
80s.
school. Use that floppy disk, put it in my computer, and now we have our own reservation system. I don't think it's that easy, and not even as easy as just downloading from the cloud. Let's put it that way. You just can't download it from the cloud, I'm guessing.
Oh, goodness.
I do like my floppy disk reference, though. Old school.
Okay, anyway, from Marlena, this is the next one. Can you fill us in on the construction to the left of Hogwarts Castle?
Yes. We're at Universal's Islands of Adventure. You got Hogwarts Castle. And to the left, they were clearing out the brush and doing some construction
Right.
before this whole crisis started.
Right.
And before the shutdown started. So what they're doing there is not really related to this, but I think it will help. What they're doing, I think, with that construction is they're creating a new locker section. Because
Yes.
you have to check if you got a bag, you got to check your bag into a locker.
It's
You cannot
needed.
take it on that ride.
Ugh.
And oh my goodness, if you've ever been inside the castle locker, it is just a nightmare, a jumble of people.
Yes, it's hot, and then it's super dark in there,
Super
too.
crowded.
Oh, and it's a super tight space. Like, they have, I mean, the spaces for, like, it's...
Thank goodness we hardly ever carry a bag.
Yeah.
I try to be light. I know you guys can't do it because you guys are trying to stay there all day and stuff. I travel light, and that locker room is a mess. So it's kind of good with this new situation where they're trying to have less people and like more social distancing. That they're going to have this new locker area. So
Yeah.
that's what they're doing there to the left of the castle. New lockers.
Double benefit.
Yes.
Okay, so this is from Nikhil. Do you think they will open all the rides?
Okay, and I believe this is Nikhil from the chats. When I do
Yes.
premieres, he's always chatting with us. So thank you so much for the question. What was it? Oh, the rides.
Do you think all the rides are open?
I do not think they're going to open all the rides. A lot of times when you read the stuff they say about the reopening, usually there is a disclaimer that not everything would be open, not all the rides or the attractions, as they say, and
Right.
shows might not be available.
Right.
So that disclaimer is floating about. And personally, I wonder about the water rides. Because in some of the previous, now things are subject to change, but at one point they said they would reduce or eliminate some of the misting water on rides.
Mm-hmm.
For example, of that would be on Spider-Man, there's a section where some water comes at you.
Same thing
A
with
light mist and
King Kong.
Gringotts.
Yeah.
So if they're going to reduce that or eliminate that, how are they going to do a water ride?
It's true.
Now, I know at the water park, Volcano Bay, they're saying you don't have to wear a mask on the water slides, but are they going to allow that for the water rides there?
Right.
At Islands of Adventure, or maybe they just don't open them.
Right.
We'll have to see. So I'm worried about Popeyes. I'm Bluto's Barges. I'm worried about Ripsaw Falls, and a little bit worried about the Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yeah.
Now, on the studio side, my first thought was maybe they would not open MIB because it's so touchy-feely with the blasters.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that they have sanitations, set for that ride.
Yeah,
for those purposes.
I may be wrong for that. It is a concern. I may be wrong because, what's the difference between holding a blaster and holding on to Rip Ride Rocket or holding on to the Mummy,
Right, exactly.
So I could be wrong, but that's my first thoughts. But I really don't think every ride will be available.
Okay, so next question is from Alan. Can you do a video about HHN? Everything to know before you go.
Alan, I do a lot of HHN videos.
We do.
Leading up to the event, I will do rumor videos. I actually mentioned the rumor tonight. And then when we have official announcements, I do videos.
That's right.
I do a HHN preview video about a week before once we know everything. Once we know all the houses and all the mazes, I do a preview video. And then the big thing I do is opening night, we always go and we do every haunted house.
Yes.
And we rank or rate every house. And it's usually like on a scale of like 5 stars or 5 screams.
Right.
Very best house will get 5 screams. An average house like 3 screams. And then if you got a bad house, you're going to get 1 or 2 screams or stars,
Right. Now, originally we did it almost like a March Madness system where we'd pit one house against another, and then we'd see who was the ultimate winner at the end.
Yeah.
But we kind of switched over to a ranking
I
system.
think people like the rankings or the ratings better.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was kind of cool to do the March Madness thing to have a winner of HHN.
Yeah, that was really fun.
We can still crown a winner.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll have all the 5 stars battle it out. So there you go. Yes. Subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you do not miss an HHN video.
That's right. All right. The
Russell,
next
how many you
one.
got?
A couple more. All right. From Shauna. So they booked at Cabana Bay. Do you know if you have to wear masks around the hotel?
Cabana Bay is one of our favorites.
It is. I like it.
Especially for like a more cost-effective hotel.
Yes, especially the ones with like the kitchen. Like that side that has like the little mini kitchen area. I like that side.
I'm sure we would love the Hard Rock and the luxury, but since I live here, I'm not forking out that money.
No, we've never been. We've never been to
but we have stayed
Portofino Bay or Hard Rock.
Cabana Bay. We've stayed there for a couple times.
Yeah, and Aventura and stuff. But
what was the question?
do you have to wear masks?
Oh yeah,
and
I think we kind of alluded to that earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're in a common area, wear a mask. Obviously, you don't have to wear a mask in your room.
That's right. Okay, so from Bethany, what are and when are the next phases of theme park reopenings?
We do not know. That's not information they give us or they talk about. They don't say, oh, well, phase 1 is going to last for 2 weeks and then we'll move to phase 2. They don't do it that way. And, phase 2 will last X amount of weeks. They do not do that. I think it's going to be driven by the state, how the state's doing. If there's more medical incidents,
right?
Maybe they slow things down, or if things going well, maybe they speed things up.
I know that our governor, Ron DeSantis, is very proactive in getting things moving as quickly as and safely as possible. But he's very motivated since the state of Florida is very tourist driven.
Yeah.
We are very.
But we just don't know. They don't explain it in those terms in days, or weeks. So
exactly.
Next question.
From Krista.
Is this the last one?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, we got a couple more. Okay,
so sorry, it's from Christina. I apologize. Does Endless Summer have free shuttles to the park, or would I have to pay for parking every day?
Yes, if you stay at either side of Endless Summer, dockside or surfside, got it right. There's buses.
Yeah, I think we waited a max of like 15 minutes. So the shuttle.
They're there every 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, it moves very quickly, and it's a short ride too. It's not long at all. No.
Now, if you do drive and park there is a charge. I can't remember. It seems like $15, $17, something like that per day.
Okay.
So, but
check on that just to make sure.
Yeah, if you're looking on a free transportation from Endless Summer to the parks, you got it.
Okay, and then from Bo, with reduced capacity at Universal Studios, is it a first come, first serve?
I don't know for sure. I would think there's going to be some type of mechanism to guarantee hotel stayers to get into the park.
Right.
I don't know how they work that. Like, let's just say 9,000 people are staying in hotels. If they just have a block, okay, this block of 9,000 of the capacity is held for the hotelers. Mm-hmm. And then, but what I do know, if you're just like a day ticket person, mm-hmm. and you show up, oh, I'm going to go to Universal, I have my ticket. Yeah, you can get turned away then. If you get there too late and they're above capacity, so.
Right. And again, they haven't really told us what that capacity is at this point.
Right.
Okay, so from Duncan, is Universal going to extend annual passes?
Yes. By whatever the amount of days they were closed, it will be at least that.
Yes.
Hopefully they throw us a couple bones and give us another extra few days or weeks. That'd be nice. I'm not holding my breath for that, but that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Okay.
Wait, they're not going to shortchange you.
Right. Okay, so this one is from Faye. Can you do a video series on hotel restaurants?
That's a good idea. I like that idea. I cannot do that idea, I think. It's very pricey. That's a costly series to do.
It would be.
So that's going to be a no for me for now, but I like the idea.
But yeah, I think we are going to start doing maybe some more hotel tours in the area. I wouldn't mind, doing a resort like Hard Rock, and showing that. So, then we can discuss the restaurants there.
Here's the thing. I try not to spend money to make a video.
That's true. He's cheap.
Okay, next question.
All right. It's the truth. The truth hurts. All right.
It's called good money management.
From Amy. All right. Where are you originally from, and do you have a favorite sports team?
Is that the last question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I was born in Florida. I know everything.
He's homegrown.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
what they
local.
say, flow grown.
I know the best beaches to go to that are least crowded, the secret spots, but I can't tell you guys. But so I'm local.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I've been going to the theme parks forever. I'm not a transplant from somewhere else. I was lucky enough to be born here.
Favorite sports team?
Well, I think I can start saying this with pride now.
I know.
Because
the tides are turning.
We got Tua. I've been a long-suffering Dolphin fan. I enjoyed the Marinos years. Those were fun. Yeah. But I'm a Dolphin fan, Miami Dolphins, and we've got Tua. I'm looking forward to some good things.
That's awesome. And you did get to meet Don Shula once.
I did meet Don Shula. I wore a Super Bowl ring from the perfect 1972 team.
And when he met you, didn't he say something? He asked if Rick played football?
He asked if I was a football player. I was a track guy, but by that time...
He was way skinnier back in the day.
I had thickened up by the time I met Shula, but one of my friends from high school played for the Dolphins at once.
That's right.
Yes.
Sammy Smith?
That's right. And also, I ran track in college with Deion Sanders. Now, I never saw him because I was at track practice and he was at baseball practice. He would come just to practice the exchanges with the baton for the relay team. Fastest guy I've ever seen in person, Deion.
Really?
That guy was fast. Yep.
Awesome.
So there you go. I think that's going to do it, right?
Yeah. That's good.
I think with all that being said...
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now, it's time to relax.